Hey yo, what's up? It's your girl K-Dub, and you're now plugged in with the one and only DJ Butta-fingaz. What up?
Looking for the plug, nigga, on the plug, really. Really on the plug, really on the plug. Really on the plug, really on the plug. Really on the plug, really on the plug. Looking for the plug, nigga.
DJ Butta-fingaz, let's go!
Really on the plug, really on the plug. Really on the plug, really on the plug. Really on the plug, really on the plug.
I got what you need, I know what you need. I got what you like, I know what you like.
Yeah, it's your boy Tone Dice, here at Crack 302, and you are plugged in with your official DJ, my man's DJ Butta-fingaz. Shout out to the plug.
I got what you like, I know what you like.
What's up? It's your man, the plug. I'm trying to stick with it. I don't know why I always forget that right after music. But anyway, the plug is here. In the building we got
Joyce and China Day. I thought I was going first.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Beautiful day.
Yes, it is really nice.
No rain finally on a Saturday.
Well, not last until 4 o'clock. It's going to be a thunderstorm.
Oh, it's supposed to rain today?
From 4 to 8.
Yeah, you just ruined my day. Damn it, why you gotta tell me that?
Oh, it's
Why
gonna be
you gotta
sunshine
tell
for
me
you.
Sorry.
It might, because listen, I don't want y'all to think I'm weird. I used to think I could control the weather back then. Actually, I still think I can. No, I'm dead serious though. I got people that have seen me stop it raining. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'll be like, yo, watch, I'm gonna make it stop raining. I do my little dance and my little rain dance, and it would stop raining immediately.
So why you ain't do that all the time it was raining? And we
I try not to abuse my power.
You know what? It's
I'm
cool
dead
because I know how to
serious.
change the lights, and you know who told me that? Karina.
You can change the lights.
Yeah, I can go. We go past the red lights. I wink my eye at them, and they
Yeah.
move.
See, we all got some kind of
So how come every time I catch
It's
a
cool.
red
I
light,
got you. I got you. Watch this. We ain't go ahead. No. Now listen, we can't do it all the time because the lights gonna be like, oh, she controlling the lights.
Exactly.
And they gonna see our car going by, and they be like something about the car and people in it.
weird.
They gonna try to turn it on us and
Exactly. They be
everything.
like, you know. And the next thing you know, we'll be what they call with Wolverine and them.
It's gonna be X-Men.
Yeah, we the X-Men.
Yeah.
We out here for real.
I'm done. I'm so done. Well, my power is delivering y'all this tea.
Yeah.
So I'm about to give y'all this try tea for the week.
A little thirsty.
So, you thirsty?
Not thirsty.
All right. Well, let's start it off. Mother's Day was Sunday, and producer Timberland wrote an Instagram post saying Happy Mother's Day to the late singer-songwriter Aaliyah.
Oh.
So I don't know if he was trying to I don't know if he was trying to say she was pregnant when she died or if she been pregnant. I don't know. Nothing else was said.
Just because he put the post out?
Yeah.
Hold on, what did the post say?
He said Happy Mother's Day to
Mother's Day.
Aaliyah. Yeah, he put her picture up.
But I mean, she's been gone for a while though, so why would he
Why
just
is it
do
just
that
coming
now?
up? Yeah. So I don't know if it was like media attention or
Or if she
I'm not
don't
sure,
know.
but she may have been pregnant.
What
And
if she already got a baby out?
By Dame too, you think?
I don't know, cause
That's what they
I don't
did.
know. He had a crush on her. I don't know.
They was dating.
Dame and Aaliyah was dating,
That's
but
what I'm
Timberland had
Oh,
a
you think
crush
it might
on
have
her.
been Timberland's baby?
Mhm.
You think so?
Maybe.
Wow.
Don't get me talking. Okay, so Chris Brown and his artist Kevin McCall are feuding because, and I don't know if y'all know who Kevin McCall is, but he did Deuces
Naked,
and
he
Strip.
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he even wrote like Cake by Chris Brown and Rihanna. But basically, he went on Twitter. This was some time ago because this feud had been going on for a minute, and he went on Twitter saying that Chris Brown stole money from him and he wanted to be released from his contract with him. So that's been going on for some time. Kylie Jenner and Tiger has officially broken up. And he owes her $400. Yeah, and he made a statement. They broke up. He owes her $400,000 though.
He borrowed money from her.
He borrowed money from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just all the other expenses, the trips and everything.
And
So,
she was paying for that stuff?
She was paying. Of course, she was paying for that stuff. But I just came to a conclusion yesterday. Before I go on with the tea, I think that Black China and Tiger gonna get back together and raise their family off of the Kardashian money.
But you owe money, so what?
But China
Is
is
pregnant.
pregnant with a Kardashian right now.
I don't want her to get back together with Tiger. I want her to
I
stay
don't
with
either,
Rob.
but they petty.
But Rob, Tiger a fuckboy.
You don't know what they doing behind closed doors. You don't know what they talking about.
Well, I'm confused
Let's
as
get
to
in
the
the
picture
family.
with her and Kylie. So I'm like, oh.
Exactly. It's all media attention. That's why I think they're gonna get back together.
So you think they're actually gonna go through with the wedding and then they're gonna get divorced?
Of course.
And then she gonna go?
Of course.
Think so?
Prenup, Rob. Prenup.
Yeah.
Do Rob even got money like that though?
He got a little something. I mean,
I don't know.
Chris paying for his house so called, right?
I don't know. That's just my
These
speculation.
Kardashians need to like drown.
Lauryn
That's
Hill.
your mutant power. You can see into the future.
Yeah.
Just
say I
found it. What car is coming down the street? What color is it?
I don't know. White. Lauryn Hill has backed out of another show. Lately, she's been extremely late to like all her shows, and she blamed it on.
See Mill.
She blamed it on her energy not aligning with the time
Of the show.
of the shows. So what she need to do? She ain't got that much energy, or her vibes ain't right. She just needs to retire because people going out, they paying money for one album she put out. It was a decent album. She's a so-called legend because of this album.
She had other songs out though.
She was with the Fugees, but she had that
but I'm
one.
talking about after you talking about Miseducation of Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, that was
She had
her
other songs other than that,
groundbreaking album. Like,
Yeah, but she put other stuff out. I just don't think it formulated into an album altogether. Like she had a couple of singles that came out and like the unplugged stuff and all that, but I still think she's a good artist.
She's not on the level. She's amazing. I just don't think she's on the level to be wasting other people's time.
I think she using it to her advantage.
Yeah, people spend their money to come out and see her. People got to get sitters. People
Right.
got to align their work schedules to go see her. So she's messing with that. She's messing with people's money and wasting their
4
time.
hours late.
So I wouldn't support her
That's
no
why
more.
I love Lauryn Hill. I just would never
Into a show,
take
right?
the opportunity to
I
go
was
to a
to her
show.
on Pandora.
Like you said, I got a baby
Tony,
and baby shit is ain't cheap.
Tony Braxton and Birdman are allegedly dating.
Some bullshit.
Sources say.
Word.
Word. Sources say that they were seen backstage at a Tony Braxton concert, booed up, and he even brought her flowers to her mother and her sons.
Put some respect on his name.
I don't
Yes.
have respect for her name no more.
What's she doing though?
She
Like,
being stupid. Where's
I
her
mean,
mother
I mean, period. Like, I know she did a joint with Babyface not too long ago,
I
but
think
as far as
that's
the
the last
music,
thing.
what is
But
she
she's touring. She just does shows off her
already
music. But she's not
cataloged.
late, so it's okay. 14-year-old, Disney star, Sky Jackson, her and Azalea Banks, they were arguing back and forth on Twitter. Azalea Banks came out, I don't know, allegedly, I don't even know what Azalea Banks does. I guess she's a rapper or whatever.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a career. I went on Spotify, I went on Pandora. I haven't heard anything from her. But she's known to have beef with a lot of people. I'm surprised she ain't turned into a damn cow by now. But
Wow.
basically, she took the L. They said that the L took her from Meek, and they gave it to Azalea for arguing with a
I've
14-year-old.
seen that. I ain't know what it was for though, but I did see the meme.
Mickey
It was a picture of Meek handing her the torch. Like they was doing I seen it, but I didn't know what they was talking about.
Alright, Mickey,
Yeah,
come
but
back
Azalea
now.
Banks was arguing with some guy from One Direction. So the girl Sky came in the middle of it like, girl, you need to get your life together, humble yourself. So she started going in on the little girl, but the little girl just gathered her all together and said, yo, take your L. So
I know
Azalea
that's
Banks,
right.
all her
this the
pictures
little
got
black
L's
girl?
all under it.
Is this the little black girl that
Yeah.
came with the different hair? Like
Yeah.
when you at your boyfriend mom's house?
That's her.
Oh,
Kevin
no.
Gates, he admitted to previously using heroin.
Who?
Kevin Gates.
Oh,
So,
wow.
He used to,
I'm not surprised.
I
I wouldn't
A
be
little bit.
surprised.
actor Columbus Short, he's heading to rehab.
Really?
Yeah, obviously, he gotta be on drugs. He married Superhead. You had to be smoking. You know he married Superhead. Yes, they're married. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but George Zimmerman,
He's
aka, he's auctioning the gun that he killed Trayvon with.
What the freak is wrong with this
anybody,
man?
but I'm just surprised. Like nobody really.
Somebody, y'all out
The
here
government
killing each
got
other.
him.
Y'all need to go get that man.
I'm surprised he's still walking the face of the earth.
That's what I.
He's calling it a piece of American history, so he's
Are you
selling
serious?
It. Mm-hmm.
This shit gotta stop.
Somebody in their family, yo. I'm surprised they ain't sent out there on tax yet. Like, yo,
For
go
real.
get this dude, yo.
Yeah.
He's really like trying to make it off. Of
It's
this
somebody
whole
that out
situation.
there that's gonna pay them to kill him. Like, for real.
Yeah, put bullets in the same gun and kill him with it.
Exactly.
And the biggest story this week to me was Nicki Minaj and her ex-boyfriend Safari. He's now suing her. Now there's been like rumors that he was suing her before because of music that he done for her or helped her write, but now he's suing her for physical and emotional abuse. So Nicki assumes after celebrating Meek Mill's birthday on May 6th, Safari became jealous and slapped her with a lawsuit on May 9th. So she went on a Twitter rant just stating he's miserable. It's been 2 years. He keeps calling my mom crying. He even stole money from me, but she never took him to court for that because that was her boyfriend. And Meek Mill has been emailing him just like, can you please stop, contacting Nicki or whatever. It's overdue. So now he wants to sue. So now Nicki gonna countersue him for all the money that he stole from her, allegedly. And she's gonna release the emails to the public. So I mean, what do you guys think about that? I want y'all to take on.
I think that's real messy. Yeah, it is.
Do y'all know that he's shooting Love and Hip Hop Hollywood right now, and he's dating Miss Nicki Baby.
Who is that?
Miss Nicki Baby
The
is
one who used to mess with Fizz, big lips. Her mom owned the strip clubs.
She already on the show?
Yeah.
Her headline start right here.
Petty. She's a cute girl, but I mean, she's typical. She looks like everybody else. But yeah, he's dating her, and allegedly.
That's to determine the fact, like, oh, the joint that got the hairline. I know you're talking about now. Like,
I don't know what she's talking about. But he basically
her hairline. You know, right here, like it's like right by her eyebrow.
That's terrible.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's funny.
I thought it was a lace front. It was so perfect, but it's okay.
But he got a little, I don't want to say a role. I mean, it is acting, but he's on Love and Hip Hop trying to do a storyline now, which is corny because all he's gonna do is talk about Nicki. I'm gonna tune in though, because y'all know my guilty pleasure. Right, TV.
That's what they got him on there for. They want to see, the drama and what people want.
I think he need to do his own thing. Leave Nicki alone.
He don't have nothing to do. He keeps trying to do his own music, and he rap like her. Like he sounds like Nicki. Yeah.
Oh, so he's whack too then.
You think Nicki whack? I think Nicki. I mean,
I don't think she's talented like that. I think she's good at delivering. I don't think lyrically she's really that great.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you really listen to her stuff, like what does she say that's like, ooh, or
she's
like,
commercial, she's bubblegum.
She is.
She's got a look, yeah. She got good music. I like her. I would never go to a concert though.
It's catchy, it's catchy music.
Yeah, I would never go to a concert, but that's this week's Chati.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got our events and our artist highlights for the week. Actually going on today, we have the M3 Prime Productions Mixer Launch Party. Like I said, it's going on today. Starts at 9 p.m. It lasts till 2 a.m. It's at 2829 Cedar Street, Philadelphia, PA. Hosted by the creators of Deep Undercover series. Next Saturday, we also had the Creative Minds Bowling Party and Showcase. That's Saturday, May 21st. It's 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Family-friendly event. So if you want to bring the kids, go bowling. It's for everybody. Whatever the music is going to be, family-oriented, so you don't have to worry about that. It's 1800 Baltimore Pike in Oxford, PA. Again, this is a family-friendly event. Bowling specials for groups, performances from several artists, and it is bring your own bottle.
It'll be lit with kids, man.
Is
this in June, Butterfingers?
No, this is
you told some. You told some. Yeah. You're not.
I'm not drinking. Like, I'm just saying. It's still a good thing.
You made a promise, and I got my eye on you.
They've been trying to get me to drink at the lounge for the last 2 weeks. Last night, some shorty was like, "Yo, you're not the same." I'm like, "It's because this is the sober me. Like, I'm not the turn up guy right now."
I got lit for the first time, lit for the first time on Thursday. Whenever the prom was, I felt amazing. I ain't hear booby, I ain't hear none of that. I was like, this is amazing. I can get drunk.
I think she's lying because when we went to AC, she was lit.
No, I didn't have I didn't have
Hennessy.
I ran straight. I was lit.
She lying.
I was lit. But that not having to go home and be like, I want the boob, I'm just like, I can just sit next to him.
Oh, because your son was breastfeeding. Okay.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Yes.
Okay.
I got to, oops. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, so again, that was the Creative Minds Bowling Party and Showcase. That's next Saturday, May 21st, 8 to 1, 1800 Baltimore Pike, Oxford, PA. Family-friendly event, bowling specials for groups, performances from several artists, and bring your own bottle. And that's hosted by the Creative Minds group. We also have Drake and the Future Summer 16 tour. They will be out here in Philadelphia in August. It's August 21st is when the concert actually is going to be out here at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, PA. Starts at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale, I believe, now. They start at $50, and you can purchase them at wellsfargocenterphilly.com. We also have my man Freeway. He will be at TLA June 18th. Starts at 8 p.m. It's at the Theater of Living Arts, 334 South Street, Philadelphia, PA. Tickets start at $20, and they're available right now at livenation.com. Once again, I just want to, because the event is actually going on today, I want to just highlight this event today. We got the M3 Prime Productions Mixer and Launch Party. All my aspiring actresses, directors, producers, playwrights, whatever you do that might relate to acting in any way, I would definitely come out there. It's going to be a good networking event. Try to meet some people, whatever, some other actors, some producers, and all that. Again, it's at 2829 Cedar Street, Philadelphia, PA. Starts at 9 p.m. and lasts till 2 a.m. And it's hosted by the creators of Deep Undercover. I will be DJing this event, and I will be DJing the Creative Minds Bonus Showcase. So, yeah, I mean, they will be in the building today. We got our new music today. Alicia Keys actually has a song, and I actually like it. I didn't like. You don't like Alicia Keys?
She alright.
I was about to say I wasn't feeling her lately. Like a lot of her new music, I think she lost her voice or something because she just doesn't sound the same. But this song I actually like, and I truthfully I don't know. I got to look at the credits. It sounds like a Drake song.
It sounds like
I think Drake wrote this song for her. It almost sounds like his One Dance joint got that like Caribbean vibe to it.
You know what? Everybody been on their Caribbean
right,
tip, and
yeah,
I'm
like
loving it. And it's the summertime, so
exactly. It's kind of chill, make you want to dance a little bit.
Alright, so I'm excited to hear it. I haven't heard it yet.
It's called In Common. I'm guessing she's working on a new album, whatever. I mean, so we got a joint from Alicia Keys called In Common. We got a song. I never heard this group, but I was in my DJ pool and I was like, let me listen to this because the title actually caught me. It's called Netflix and Chills by a group called the Pretty Boys. So, yeah, I don't know. The joint's kind of dope. I've been playing it in the club. You know what I mean? It's all right. Little R&B up-tempo joint. We got our independent artists. We got Meek Raw. She has a song called Saving All My Love. She actually performed this at the Beauty and the Beast show. And once I heard it, I was like, yo, I need that track. The sample is crazy. Her lyrics are crazy. I just love to see FMCs do their thing, so I definitely want to support this track. Again, it's Meek Raw, Saving All Your Love. And we got my man M. Soto. He has a song called Haters. You know what I mean? Shout out to M. Soto. He sent me that drop, whatever, too. So I appreciate y'all. We about to go into our artist highlight segment, so stay plugged in. Let's cue up the songs first. All right, we are back. That was new music from Alicia Keys, the Pretty Boys, Meek Raw, and M. Soto. Just to let y'all know, we also got a concept going on today for the music. We are doing a Who Did It Better or Did They Do It Justice kind of concept, whatever. So I'll be playing original music, and then I'll be playing a remade version from some of the independent artists out there that I know. I mean, so if y'all want to call in, let me know. Did they do it better than them? Did they give it justice? Y'all can call in. The number is 215-909-9925. Once again, that's 215-909-9925. We got our first guest in the building, you know what I mean? She teasing, she a little nervous, you know what I mean? It's all love in here, you know what I mean? Yeah. Go ahead, introduce yourself, let the people know who you are.
I'm Princess Yona, and I'm a best-selling author.
Alright, so you can't be a best-selling author, be like, you're supposed to be like, listen,
no,
I'm established, I'm a best-selling artist, mother. Like,
we write books and we behind the scenes. Yeah, we don't be out there.
Yeah, but when you do like your book signings and all that, you gotta be out in the public a little bit.
It's not like that.
No?
What's the book signings? Book signings are like they're biased. Like it'll be like, if you're not like a main author, you're in this section. And then the main author's over here, so like if you don't get out and walk around like, oh, here's my book, they'll be like, oh, I didn't know y'all was here.
Oh wow.
So it's like and then the fans come to buy, like they'll come for certain authors, like it ain't like just nobody walking up buying books. Yeah, it'll be like your whole team at one table, but even though it's your whole team, like somebody will just come for me and not for you. Oh, okay. Like it's the fans come for me when they come for it. It's not like they just come to buy books.
Oh, yeah, they work that team.
I be everywhere. I hear about everybody's hiring somebody. They knew it's not no option.
When you found out you wanted to start writing books?
I was 13.
You was 13. So this is you?
No, I started out, I was writing movie scripts. And then I was like, if I could do this, I could write a book. Then I wrote a book, I was like, no. Everybody was like, keep writing. And I was like, oh shit, I could write a book.
It was like kept me out of trouble.
So the first thing you wrote was the script. What was it about?
It was for Black History Month, 8th grade. I was like, I couldn't do nothing else. My teacher was like, I used to be in trouble, I used to get in trouble. I have to talk about like, it was like to the point like if they call my name in school, like I'm like, oh shit, what I do? And then it just got to the point where it's like, just leave her alone as long as she's quiet. Like just don't bother her. But then my teacher, he was like, you always in that damn notebook. He was like, so for the project, I want you to write the script like by yourself. Nobody helped me. Like I was like. It was a group of us, we all had a different person. So everybody did their research and then brought me their research. So now I gotta go through everybody's research and then they just acted it out. Got first place.
Okay, that's the turnout of it. Okay, so you wrote your script Black History Month. And when did you, how did you come about, this is the kind of books you wanted to write?
Cause, I mean, you write from the heart. You write from the heart, like you just write. I write what I know, or what I see.
Well, what do you have in your books? What are your books about? So people know. Are you a, erotic novelist? Are you a street? What's your books about? I'm trying to find out. I mean, I know. See, like, why you gotta say erotic first? Like,
that's in there.
That's in there too.
I'm like the known one for that in my book. Like when they see my book, they like, can you buy this for kids? I'm like, no. You're going to have a nasty ass baby. Okay, kids, you'll be the one.
So what do you So what are your books usually about though?
My books are usually about like certain things like people can relate to. Like I never want to be the same. Like they'll tell you like typical book is you go get, well y'all know if y'all read books, like you go get like this gangster guy who sells drugs, he like a kingpin, and then you go get this nerd girl and they meet up and no, I'm not writing it. Like they tell you to put that in the book. Like they literally tell you like the fans don't really like, well the readers they won't get into all that if they don't see that I'm not doing that all the time though. It'll be different.
So you will say that your genre is urban fiction?
Yeah. I'm about to switch though. I'm gonna try for my birthday because it's Halloween. On my birthday, October 27th, so I'm gonna try to write a scary story.
That's dope.
But I'm petrified of scary stuff. So like,
wait. But you're writing it. So how are you scared?
I feel like
you want to scare yourself writing it. Like,
I feel like to grow, I don't want to stay like just writing urban fiction. Like, right. I want to write everything. I want to write kid stories. I want to write romance stories. If I could, I'd write Christian stories, but I curse too much. So, I ain't even going to go over there. But,
going to be a church girl.
Yeah,
I was like, no.
I want to write, but I curse too much.
Church girl going to fuck everywhere.
Oh,
I can't do that. So, I
Let it free.
Oh,
it's always the Christians.
The blasphemy.
Yeah. I ain't doing it.
Church girl going to be fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So, your first book was The Streets Raised Me.
I hated it.
Okay, first, give us why you hated the book.
Because I felt like I was playing around with that book. Like I wasn't. That was my best book and me number 3 on Amazon bestsellers list. The same night it came up.
Oh, I remember.
Like, but I didn't want to put that book out because I felt like if you read my other books, like you'll see me grow, like as a writer. So I'm saying like when I put that book out, I wrote that book in like 2014. It came out in 2015. So I was already growing, like, and I felt like I could do better. But then I was seeing how like the readers was like reacting to it. Like, let me
tell you. That book, I could not put that book down. Like, when I felt, okay, first of all, I want to play a little game with you, okay? So, if you can get any actor or actress to play the characters in that book, who would it be? I want to hear yours before I tell you who I would get to play some of those characters. And then I want to know, let the listeners know about the story, what it's about, and the main character. But first, who would you get to play it? And then once you tell about the story, they'll be like, all right, I see why.
That's hard.
That's hard?
That's hard. It's a lot of people. Let me see.
Who would you get to play Cherish? I have somebody.
Cherish. I would have to find somebody that's like crazy.
You want to know who I got?
Who?
Dre and Michelle.
She is. She could definitely do it because she fit. I was thinking like Noodle or somebody.
What about Trey?
What's that guy name with the blue eyes?
Michael Eaton?
But he don't got no tattoos. Do he got tattoos? He don't. See.
You get some fake Jones for real.
Yeah. But see, Michael Eaton is a bit
too
of a
soft.
lover boy.
I was about to say he's too soft.
You don't know who I got?
Who?
French Montana.
Who?
For Trey.
I would say, oh yeah, he's.
What about Aaron? No, I mean he did little movies and stuff, but he's not like a big time actor.
He can be Chris Brown.
I thought about Chris Brown, but that's who I got. Big Sean for Aaron.
Oh,
because Big Sean is like a fake tough. Like okay, Aaron in the story was to me was like a fake tough. Like he was in these streets for real, but he was like he wasn't really about that life.
And that's like what I wanted. Like I didn't know people was gonna catch on to that because that's what I wanted to portray. Like because it's always.
Because when Trey came,
it's always that nigga out there that's like he swear he like you swear you the shit. Like no, you're only selling nickel and dimes. You're not doing this.
I think I got a
and what about Jackpot? Because these to me was like the main characters in the story. What about Jackpot?
It somebody like crazy. Cause I need cause he threw off. Maybe cause I like how Idris Elba played in that what's that movie he played with No, when he was in the joint house.
Oh, the joint with Taraji. I forget what it was called, but
Stranger.
No.
That's the other.
He's looking on the wall.
Yeah, I thought it was on there, but it was something Stranger. Was it Perfect Stranger?
Yeah, that's the perfect guy.
That's the perfect guy.
It's something with Stranger though, ain't it?
I believe so, but I didn't know what you're speaking of.
But I got Ace Hood for Jackpot.
Ace Hood.
And yeah, these rappers, I mean, they can turn into actors. That's what they usually doing nowadays. But just for the description of the people that
I forgot about T.I. He's my favorite. He could be somebody because I just want him in a movie. I can be next to him. I'm with you. Cut, do it over. As long as we can.
So give them a background on The Streets Raised Me. Tell them about the Cherish Game story.
Okay, so it's basically about I never read my own books before.
Really?
I've never read them though. Like I write them, but it's just you get a pen and piece of paper and there you go. Okay, so The Streets Raised Me. That's about Cherish, and basically she gets thrown on the streets. And every life there's you can either have the girl that had the dad, and that's the perfect kind of girl, sort of because she's not gonna go looking for that missing love from her dad. But then you have the girl that don't got a dad, but you never got the girl. Her dad trying to kill her. So in this story, her dad's out to. Why is it looking at me like that? Her dad's out to get her, and so she's like, she don't want to really. She's just fuck it. She don't care about nothing though, but money and her daughter, cause that's really all she got. And 9 times out of 10, that's mostly really all people got. So basically, she's out there, and she meets this guy, but it's do I want to be with him? Every relationship, do I want to be with him? They're not, but he sweeps her off her feet, and with that, it comes his drama, her drama, the dad drama is
There's a plot twist in there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So
Can't give it away.
That's why I'm it's not because I don't want to tell
plot twist.
What happened, but that's basically.
It was at one point I was reading a book. It was a little crazy. I don't want to say it because I don't want people to read it. It's this is the part she was talking about.
That's why I was
but it was a part that literally had my stomach hurting. My stomach was cramping up.
I think I know what you're talking about. The dream.
Had my stomach cramping.
Talking about that part was some middle of the night angry, leave me alone. I didn't mean to write it. A lot of stuff that I write in books, I do not mean that. It don't be planned like that.
Where do your mind be when you be writing? I literally was sitting there reading this book. Where? I wanted to call you. Where your mind at? Writing this.
I don't know. I don't plan. I don't outline no books. I don't have an outline for no books. I don't think about the book. I just I be hey, this is what I'm gonna try something different, and it's just the most I do is I'll just we could be sitting right here and you could just throw me a topic and I'll be all right, give me 2 seconds, not to here. and they give me a pen and a piece of paper, and I'll just go. Like, I'll just go. I don't need to plan. I don't need to outline. Because I feel like when you're doing all that, like, you basically don't go off of that anyway. Like, you see it, and then it's like, oh shit, then you got 4 other outlines.
That's what you start out.
And then it's like, now you stuck because you try and make this happen. So I feel like just go. Like, if you just writing, you don't know what you're writing, but it's coming from you, like experience or whatever.
So, The Streets Raised Me, you wrote by yourself, but It Only Rains in Winter, you did have a co-writer for that. How does that work out for you? Like, putting both of y'all, options together?
Okay, it's fair to say I'm a bitch. I am, like, when it comes down to writing, because I feel like I'm not going to put something, just anything up, because I'm ignorant. If you put a whack ass book out, I'm going to read your book, and I'm going to let you know. I don't like it. No. What is this? But this book, it was, okay, I used to write on Wattpad before I got signed. And it was the girl, she kept writing, and I'm like, how she keep writing me? Because my fans was just going up, I was getting really decent. And I'm like, she wanted to really, like, write with me. And I'm like, I'm not writing with nobody because I know, like, I don't know how to, I'm not a team player. Like, I am now, like, being in the group, I learned, like, it's easier, like, teamwork than by yourself. But she lived in Seattle. Okay. Our time difference is 3 hours. We're 3 hours ahead of them. So this came with, like, I'm talking Christmas nights, wrapping presents up, like, I'm, like, about to fall asleep, like, she like, no, we gotta get up, we gotta get this finished, like, dude, we wrote that book in, like, a month. Like, every night, like, we did not sleep no nights, like, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm not, like, dead on the couch, like, with the laptop. Like,
what's the process of y'all writing it? Like,
it's just, like, you write a chapter, send it off.
And she adds to it, y'all just
if I don't like it, hey, write that shit over.
So you was more the executive one in that.
Yeah, because it was like more so of like I was the one who was already out there. Like, no, I wasn't signed yet. I actually got her. I told her, like, once I get, like, because we connected, like, right in that book, like, it was like we kind of like grew a friendship. So I was basically like, whoever gets signed first. Okay. But if I get signed first, I'm gonna bring you with me. I didn't know I was really, like, real life gonna get signed. Like,
talking shit.
I was talking heavy. I was speaking it. I was
You're speaking into existence.
I was like, yeah. I was like, no. I was like, I promise you. And she like, how it's gonna work? Like, we got a 3-hour different time. Like, and I'm like, it's on. We gonna get this shit done. And it happened. It happened. I mean, it was crazy though. Like, now it's even more crazy because the time difference, and we're trying to put out the part 3. But she writing down too, like her own books, and then I got my own books, so it's like.
Okay, so she's going to be able to, publish a book without you if y'all.
Yeah, she already did.
Okay.
But it's.
You don't like it?
No, I liked it. I liked it. I would have told her. I would have been like, no.
Don't put it down.
Yeah, I would have called my boss like, Daddy, what's this?
Is she listening?
Is she listening? All day. I think they are all. Hey, y'all.
She told you don't put that book out. I think you should bring it back.
I mean, it's out there now. Well, I would have to read this because this is the book that you did the code. What's it called?
It's a collaboration.
It only
rains in the winter. Okay, so I would have to read it in order to determine whether I want to. Like, are there any? Do you feel like there's any weak points in the book?
No, like. This book right here, you think you want to come for me, like, for The Streets Raised Me? Like, The Streets Raised Me, everybody was coming for me. Like, I still, like Winslow, I can drop the part 3 release date on here.
Okay.
I think I might do that then. But anyway, like, everybody, because you see how it ends, like, it's like, oh, what's about to happen? The second book ends, oh, shit, like, man, what's really about to happen? But this book, it's like...
That's a very good book.
I love that book. That's probably my favorite book.
So who book is this right here? This is yours?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is it's probably my favorite book because like we kind of touch base on like everything. Like I'm a like twist writer. Like I put twist in there, but I'm not really big on it. Like I'm more so of, like I want you to feel my characters. I want you to, if they crying, I want you to be like, oh shit, I'm about to cry.
You had her on the train crying.
You did. You had me on the train crying. But
All right, so yeah, we're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna get into some music real quick. Stick around. We still got the urban princess in the
You
building.
can't forget that. I am the
I'm not.
princess. There's no other princess but me.
Now she done got both. She went from shy to freaking. All right. We're gonna come back with the new courageous urban princess. Yeah, but like I said, we got the did they do it better or did they do it justice concept going on today. So we're gonna start off with Jay-Z's You Don't Know, followed up by d.r.e Some C's You Don't Know. And we're gonna see, did he do it justice? Yeah, I mean, did he do it better? We just heard new music. That was actually not even new music. It was music from Jay-Z, and we did the remake of You Don't Know by d.r.e Some C. I mean, let us know, did he do justice? Did he give it some justice or whatever? I mean, give the call in 215-909-9925. We got our other guests in the building. Yeah, give us Mike. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
I am Nick Keith, PhD. PhD stands for Power to Hell the Dumbness on the mental level. I wrote a book entitled From Bitches to Queens, subtitled Strictly for My Sisters to Reach My Sisters. And that, reaching them will reach the young black male and possibly curb this reckless behavior.
So give us a little details about your book.
Little detail about the book. It's a book. It's like, no. Little detail about the book. The book is very informative. I give a lot of history on the historical aspect of black women in general, because that's the group we're from, so that's the group that I'm and obligated to reach on a more human, civil level. The beginning of this came from my distaste of hearing black men, and older and younger refer to black women as themselves as the enemy. This is my response to that rhetoric.
When did you decide you wanted to write this type of informative piece?
I said somewhere about 1998.
So it took some time. Who was your influence? You said black man is the influence of the book, basically?
It's something for the young black male, but it's geared primarily for the young black female, in that reaching them, because you raise and you destroy, you build and you destroy a nation through the same way. And that's the black woman, because she gives babies to the nation. She makes the babies that make the nation. So whatever she takes in, she ultimately teaches that to the child. And if we look at how we are, we gotta look somewhere first. So I feel getting her in her natural mind state, that she'll raise her children.
Right. Anything you would change in the book then that you wrote it a minute ago, like anything that you see now would make it, you change anything in the book? Any messages that's in there?
No. I would save that for part two.
Do you have a part two?
Mentally in the making.
In the making.
Yeah, mentally in the making.
We were talking to Yana, and she writes urban fiction. And she was talking about how she might want to graduate to another type of writing. Would you stay in this informative writing, or would you pick up something else?
No, I'm in the informative writing for
the knowledge.
The rest of my life. My giving back to our people.
So
in the best way I can.
So how do you both use your own experiences to contribute to your writing?
I basically just, alright, every book you always put like some of your real life into it. You won't put the whole thing. Like, say I could put this radio show there, but I won't with like all of us will sit here talking. Like it'll be like exaggerated. So I just some of the stuff that I think like I'm young, I'm 22. I had a baby at 16. So like I think like if I put some of the stuff that I learned, most readers are actually young. Like the older readers like they stick around, but they don't really like too much care. Like if you read, I mean they honest as hell, but they just all over the place. Like so I just like whatever you do or you feel like somebody can learn from, I'll put that in the book. Or somebody like and catch on to.
Is there anybody that you know? To back up your question, I do want to go back. Is there anybody that you know that you really use heavy in the books that you write?
Most of my characters are like 80% of the things they do is from people that I know. Like
A
go
mixture
outside,
of people,
like,
or just
like if you see in the streets raised me, I'm like 50% Baltimore. That's where I'm from. And if you read some of the characters and you go out there, you will actually be able to be like, oh.
And how do they react to that? Like you gotta see these people.
They be like, oh shit, yeah, you put me in your book. Do another one.
Alright, okay.
So who's Jewel? Because he is a character.
Jewel, well, I know this gay boy. His name is d.r.e. He is like poppin'. But if you didn't know that he was gay and you just seen him, you wouldn't think that he was gay. Like he's regular. Like when he around like niggas, he a regular nigga. But when he around like he's like, hey, get a box, you know.
So I have a question. This is for both of y'all, but it's actually in your book, Yana. Okay, in your prologue of your book, Cherish said, next to money is coochie. If you have a coochie, you have power. With power comes respect. What is your take on that, both of you?
My take is, it's there. Like, honestly, like, if you don't do it to a nigga when you first meet him, he gonna give you everything just to get you to that point where you can get it. I'm talking to buy me some shoes. He gonna jump the fuck up, go get them shoes. Like everything you tell him in the midst of like not giving it to. I learned that from my big, I learned that from him. Like he taught me that. Like if you tell these niggas what they want to hear and not give it up, they going cause that's really what they want. Once they get that, they feel like they got you locked. If it's good, they got you locked.
Are we generalizing over here?
I'm saying no.
I gotta speak up for the dudes. We don't all want that. I mean, we want it, but we ain't our only problem.
To get it though, like, all right, versus a girl. Okay, if you meet a girl and she just throw it at you, you ain't gonna treat her the same as that girl that you was talking to for 6 months. That you still trying to. You still be trying to. How do you feel about that?
Well, kind of what you just said. Not the one giving up fast and the one that gives up fast is the one that don't make it. It's the ones that take us to task, make us weak, so she has some respect for herself. So she has some respect for herself. So those are the ones that 9 times out of 10 they're the ones that becomes wifey. Why the fast one, she's just still what she was doing.
Well, now that ain't now. The slow one, she just gonna be the slow one, she's gonna get left. The fast one gonna be wifey. Now, like in this generation. Like,
I don't know. I was just watching a comedy show yesterday, the Plastic Cup Boys. And
I think that's like how it works now.
No, even Lynn was saying, look, he said, but the problem is with the chicks that give it up too fast, is y'all holding back.
Don't say it's y'all, cause
I said with the chicks all hold on, first of all, that comment sounds crazy. You get wiped all the time. How many times you getting wiped? Why are you not wiping state wipe? Anyway, listen, Naeem Lynn said, look, the chicks that's giving it up fast, the problem is not that they're giving it up fast. The problem is they're holding back. They're not doing everything because they don't want to, they want to solely give certain things. They ain't sucking. They ain't doing all this on the first. He said, no dude is not going to treat you like a hoe if you put it on him. He going to call you back the next day if you put it on him because it's that good. So it's not the fact they giving up fast. It's the fact that they got some regular snatch or they not doing their job.
So it ain't about the time.
It is. Nah, because if a girl put on me the first night, I might have been like, she get up fast, but damn, that's because he was good at it. Yo. I'm going to hit her back. back tomorrow. What's up? What you doing?
Who you talking about?
You want to go to
Who
breakfast?
you talking about? Who you talking about?
I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shout out to you. Just say no.
We give a shout out to him. I have to say, I don't think it's about a time limit no more, because as we see, we in the side chick stages of life, and it's like they are winning. They not working for everything, and they are winning, and it's like they are becoming wifeys, and it's like you had the good girl and you had the girl that don't care about nothing, and she getting everything and hardly putting effort into it, and then you got the girl that's working for everything, and it's just like, damn, she getting shit on. So I don't know about that.
Where that women with substance? None of these hoes got substance.
They hoes, they not supposed to.
If I may go back to the top, in regards to the excerpt you was reading, women, if you got a coochie, you have the power. That's true. And I think that she should take and use that to make these cats move their behavior in another direction. What was the name of the movie you and I was on? Child. That thing in Chicago? Where the girls held back the coochie and told the boys, y'all better, cut the nut stuff out.
Right.
Or y'all ain't getting nothing. And they got their act together. No matter how long it lasted, it still happened. So it happened in that instance, probably on a small level. It can happen on a larger level. But to get to the young black male, I feel as though you have to go through the black woman in order to get to them.
And what we were just talking about the other day is you saying we have to go through the black women, but the black women out here not doing right either. Like, you can't depend on them to do everything because they're about themselves. Like, I believe if we didn't go to high school together at this age, we would like be looking at each other like, who is she? Like, what is she doing here? We're on the edge because that's how you gotta be out here.
And we was all different in high school.
Exactly. All of us was different. To tell you the truth, to be real, B was a grade ahead of us. In our grade, I was the weirdo. I did not get talked to.
I was the good one.
Exactly.
Hi, girl. You got kicked.
Yeah, I was about to just say, didn't you say you was getting kicked out all the time?
Right.
No.
Talk about that.
But being that, if we, I don't think if we each other, being females in this generation, I really believe that it's like females, they're in competition for these fuck boys, and the fuck boys not caring about us, and then we left mad at each other because we want this nigga who don't want us. He worried about his money. Today, no time for you. Or that's what they worried about, their money. So it all comes back. Like, how can a female do good when a man is really out here like messing up our head?
So you saying it's our fault?
I do. I
know about y'all do turn to the good girls and tunes.
No, almost. Listen, this is my opinion right now. It's a cycle, truthfully. I think what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Truthfully, I think every dude, not every, majority of dudes that are players or whatever,
Hey, what did come
boys,
first?
all that. In my opinion, every dude most of the dudes that are in that situation right now, it came from one girl breaking his heart.
But
and then it goes on there like, I'm never going to. It does, but listen, that's what I'm saying. It's a cycle. It feeds off of each other. You have one dude that's like, yo, I'm the hopeless romantic. I want to get in a relationship. He meets that girl that he falls in love with, infatuated with. She cheats on him, and he's like, yo, I'm never going to do this again. I'm going to be a player. Then he plays that good girl. She gets her heart broken. Then she goes out and do the same thing. And then it keeps going, and it's a cycle. So it's depending on each other. But truthfully, I think most of, like I keep saying all, but most of them, I think it started from one girl. You know what I mean? One girl broke it.
Why couldn't be their mama that damn mother?
It could be the mom. That's what I'm saying. It could be the mom, but that's still breaking the heart.
I mean, the only thing that I can give is a historical concept. I can only put a historical concept behind it. I can't really speak in these times because I wasn't in these times.
Well, your time.
The beginning, not that we didn't always have problems, but the beginning of the issues that we're talking about now is the crack era. Because in that era, we stopped caring about each other. And once we stopped caring about each other, and we were so fixated on getting high, we did the most outlandish things to get high. And now our babies grow up seeing their mother sell us something, father give up his ass, sucker, whatever. They see this. And this is why they don't have no respect for older people now. Because they seen their parents, their uncle, their aunt, their cousin, whoever, degrade themselves in order to get high. So this is where the problem starts at, because this is where we stop caring about each other. There used to be a thing called a community.
Right.
This is what we were, a community. I remember a time of the neighborhood. Now they done chased the neighbor out of the hood. We just have a hood now. Because we stopped caring about each other. And with that, degrading ourselves, belittling ourselves, and rather anyone know it or not, that does something to a person psychologically.
Mm-hmm.
Now he or she begins to look at themselves as nothing.
Like, am I good? Am I good wearing this?
And now I might as well just stay out here in this life.
Mm-hmm.
Leave her babies in the crack house, sell her babies. You understand what I'm saying? This is where problems started, when we stop caring. You know, that welfare program was mainly for white women. Until some sisters got hold of it and said, hey, girl, you know that they giving away free money. Let's go over there and get our money. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what this did in turn was made the black woman lazy. Because she watched the stories, she cooked some ravioli. She don't even cook a square meal for the babies. She throw him something quick and fast out of a can, get him out the way. You understand what I'm saying? So this man turned into slaves.
Poor baby. Poor baby.
And these are the ones, this is probably why they wear their pants hanging off their ass, is to tell us to kiss their ass for forgetting about it. My generation. And saying all this, on behalf of myself and my generation, I apologize for shitting on that. I really do. Because we did what we wanted to do. Rather we was getting out, we made money. We did what we was doing. And we didn't pay any attention.
So what was your turnaround for you? Like, being a part of that generation, what made you...
27 years in prison.
Okay. So I didn't know if you want to mention this. That's why I put it out there, you know, for the answer, whatever. So being in prison, whatever, that made, like, what was your turnaround in prison? The fact that you was just there, or was it somebody in there that inspired you, like, yo, I got to change my life and start respecting the women, or...
My turnaround came in 1994. I received a picture of my son and my daughter. And like everybody else, even prisoners go through this nights where they're just in their mind alone and they're being honest with themselves. And I was in one of those moments and I asked myself a question. I said, if they let you go today or tomorrow, what would you be able to teach these babies? And the honest answer was nothing, because I'm street born to a degree. So understanding that reality of not being able to teach them anything of worth, value, and substance, that's the end result. Well, part of the end result. The book is a part of the end result.
Okay. So this book, you would say, is not just for the brothers, whatever. The ladies you will recommend this book for too, or is it more for the guys?
It's strictly for my sisters.
Okay, sisters. Okay.
It's something there for the men too, if they want it. I dedicate several pages to the men on the mental challenge, you know, but it's strictly for the women. I mean, it's not going to be an easy task to reach these young girls nowadays, but it's still, the effort has to be made, right? Because it's through them that the nation grows. And whatever she has on her mental, she's going to give it to that baby. Gold diggers, hoochies, whatever. She's going to give it to the baby.
Hoochie. In a long time. Oh, that took me back to Baltimore. My mom be like, who that hoochie mama that? Oh my God.
Good rap, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
So, how did both of you come up with the titles? What's the thought process to come up with the titles for your books?
My book was called, what was it called first? Money, Power, Respect, which is why the programs like that. Mm-hmm. But then my boss was like, you gotta have something catchy. Like, you know, like, because what your title is, when you see a book, the first thing you see is the title. Mm-hmm. But if your title catchy, like, mine's the Streets Reason, because for what they really did. Mm-hmm. That's all I got. Like, I ain't have nothing else, like no rich family, no shit. I better know my family. Like, so they were raised me. That's what I'm doing.
And what about
Yeah, I ain't make that shit up. Oh, I said because I didn't have no name for it.
I wanted to ask about that because I was like, okay. I kind of, I don't know if I'm giving away because she's a stripper. Well, and I was just thinking, you know, making it rain in the club, and that's her name. And
It made me think of like an ice cold heart. Like I didn't read it yet, but it just made me feel like
It's more so because like the book starts off in the wintertime, and like every like it's basically like every winter that comes around. This is just like when you read the book, you're gonna see like every time you see it's winter, just know some shit about to happen.
Okay.
And it get worse and worse.
And let me ask you something, because every time I read the book, everybody was getting wrapped up but that baby. Rain put on her coat and Deshaun put on his jacket, zipped it up. But that baby just got in the car seat without a jacket.
Because they tell us like, all right, you have to be detailed, but
baby,
not too detailed. So it's like we could be like they got jackets on. I'm pretty sure. If you can put a jacket on you, then so you can put a jacket on you.
I don't know. All I saw was baby
like,
got in the car seat with, and I'm like,
no, but we can't be like, hold on,
what about the baby?
We can't be like, you know, like, well, he put the jacket on, 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 I put the jacket on. Like, you can't do all that. Like, it'll be like, nope, take that out. Like, you doing too much. Like, that's like if like you ain't always supposed to break down the whole outfit. Like they tell you, like this shit, like the readers will tell you, like stop, just stop.
Just too much.
Cause you need 45,000 words, but you don't want 45,000 words. Like yeah, on the low jeans, with the it's the True Religion jeans, with the red 11s and the white. Like nah, not every time. Maybe 3-4 times in the book, but not. Yeah.
Yeah. And the
well, you gonna get him a chance to answer the question of these on how to get the title for your book.
Not only being frustrated with the language that I was hearing. A brother named Akil wrote a book called From Niggas to Gods. And I said, he could get away with that, but I can get away with this. and that's how it came about.
Where's your books at?
Huh?
Where are your books at? Where can you
right there on that table.
In the process of being published.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, being in prison, like, and you see different people come in year after year, like, is that how you saw, like, the generation grow? Did you pay attention to the different people that was coming in, like, and did you see the change, you know, from when you were going in to the time you were coming out? How did you?
Well, I went in at a time when it was still the penitentiary. Anything goes. You know, win, lose, or draw, however you fare, it's all up to you. Over the years, the language changed. The people changed, but the administrative language changed. And now it went from penitentiary to institution. Now, at the same time, going back a bit to why we are the way we are as a group, as a people. Over the years, it came up with all these alphabets to label our children up. ADHD, QPHR, whatever. And at the same time, it was issuing money if you put your child on this drug and say that it will say that he's diagnosed with this. So, money hungry, as y'all said they are, and this, that, and the third, they chase that check. Now they got the baby taking all this medication while they receive the money. Now, the population is being changed, the prison population is being changed by these babies that are classified under all these different alphabets. So with that, the behavior is more reckless because the medication imbalances you. It dulls you. You understand what I'm saying? So this is where I see that change at. And with that came the street as they know. You know, because we all go to the street inside prison until we see, man, they ain't really flying in head. I got to, find something else to do before, either I wind up dead or wind up having to kill somebody. So let me, back off of this. You there? So, that's where I see that change at, bringing in the streets, is where I get to hear how the streets is talking. It's through them.
All right. Well, got some jewels on here. I see the intellectual, you know what I mean? You about to drop some stuff on us. Make sure y'all stay plugged in. We're going to get into our next set of songs. We got Hip Hop Hooray by Naughty by Nature. And the remake is by Rich Quick. One of the cats is actually doing it from Jersey right now. I mean, so stick around, stay plugged in. We will be back. Let's go.
One time for your motherfucking mind. Here we go, yo. You saying quick is not a prophet, I'm a rocket to the grave. Honest rhyming conscious, I'm constantly in the way. Think about my problems that'll send me to the grave. And had it not been for hip hop, I couldn't stay. I'm with the DJ all day, spinning tracks, I'm thinking the craze, I'm bringing it back to rap in this face. Takes you away, I'm from the NEW Jersey, where plenty rappers get served on platters where they shatter these herbs, fatter some words. Word, hear the chatter, but they don't matter, they nerves. I'm working like a servant to the verbs, turning out the hits with the click. It's the tag in this bitch, I'm ill, so ill that I'm sick. Rich quick, I live and die for hip hop, and they don't stop in my wake. I get pop for hip hop, so hip hop. Motherfucker saying don't front, I've been in most stunts, slow dumping tracks, puffing blunt. Hey yo, Rich quick in this, kicking this, sick and this, flip with this, clicking this, mix of ridiculous mix. This is an elixir we whipped up with a twist of the thugs. Bit of blood, sweat, and tears in the mug. Now drink it up. The Jersey's back, react like I slurred you rat, acting like I served you crack, like I told you, yo thug, bro. Quick did that. 6 fitters of shit mixed with a fifth of jack. I throw it, now throw it. The kid is not give it. Quick's an assassin and mass rapping and fisticuffs. Bitch, I'm the shit you suck. Running with Griffin clubs and getting love from the different mixes and listen up. I love to spit, it's my trade. Gifting and sit with the page and never get in my way. Just hip hop. Get it a quick jotting the writtens and quick knocking the system. Play quick riding the strip and they sit bobbing and listen. Ain't no competition spitting naked out on me. I'm the creator, the boss player, the man, the slayer, motherfucker to make us wear to stay up chasing the prayer. Straight up, I ain't been aware to maintain and prepare. Slaying lane brain rappers to care. Yeah, I kick around me, say I'm never soft because I severed off the head of the best rapper I ever saw. And after that, their death rappers forever call me king. And who gon' bring rappers the crown after I'm buried off? Shouts to the tag and the sip, the dice line, the click. I said it's forever and never will I forget. I let it build in the building, still in the tricks, no frills in the killing. The illest, most appealing, this mix of the realest, fearless, intelligent lyricist here in this bitch. Rich quick, I'm the realest to spit. I line them up, I try to find a positive trait in rhymes a day. I'm liable to blind them with insight from the gate and equate the mind and the matter, shatter the mind like a plate. Gather my thoughts to the floor, sweeping the rest away. I live and die for hip hop, it ain't no stopping my wake. I get pop for hip hop, so hip hop. Full effect, no frills in full effect. Jay Griffith's in full effect. Dakota Black is in full effect. Yes, White Out is in full effect, and Jay Webb is in full effect. E Ness is in full effect, and Charlie Blaze in full effect. Yeah, Jelly Joe's in full effect, and Sim Beats in full effect. Mo Sam's in full effect, and Young Wee's in full effect. Yes, $3 in full effect, Nico the Beast in full effect. Man Rock is in full effect, and Jimmy T is in full effect. Hey, hey, hey.
Alright, we are back. Your boy The Plug. We got the voice in the building, trying to be in the building. We got our guests in the building. Keith Warren and Urban Princess. Not so shy anymore. She done warmed up. Yeah, I mean, so Mr. Keith Warren was dropping some jewels on us, man. You know what I mean? Definitely tell us how the culture changed. You know, some of the issues that's going on right now with our youth. So what would you say right now, like, what are the key points that people should get out of your book?
Poverty and ignorance breeds crime.
Poverty and ignorance
breeds crime.
So how do we change that? Especially with poverty, the economy is bad right now. Jobs, people not getting paid what they should be getting paid. It's kind of hard to, even if you go to school and get a degree right now, you're not going to get what you want, or you're probably not even going to get in that field that you went to school for right now. So how do we change that situation?
You gotta hustle hard.
I totally agree with you.
Hustle don't mean doing the wrong thing.
Right.
Hustling means you hustling for a purpose. To acquire whatever it is that you're seeking to acquire. Many years ago, spokesperson for Black America said, do something for yourself. And his name was Elijah Muhammad, Nation of Islam, founder, leader. He said, do something for yourself. If you know how to fix TVs, then be the best one on the block that can do it. Get a gang of pencils, t-shirts, whatever. Do something for yourself.
I think people kind of correlate the word hustler with drug dealer all the time. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You can be a hustler selling CDs, selling t-shirts, being out on the block, beating on some drums or whatever.
Yeah, that started out, honestly, packing bags in the supermarket, cutting grass, washing cars. The girls babysat, clean the old ladies' yards and all this and all that. So that hustling started from an honest perspective. Again, once we stopped caring, you did, and then again, hustler was the street dude.
Right, exactly.
The hustler was the street dude. Whether he pickpockets, boost, snatch and grab, whatever, he was a hustler. You understand what I'm saying? And somewhere along the line, the two became intertwined with just getting money, period.
The negative connotation altogether.
Yeah.
I think people gotta get back to learning how to invest in themselves, not meaning just go out and buy stuff for yourself, but actually doing something like that's gonna better you as a person.
I think we're kind of in a lazy generation right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
we
just a whole
are.
bunch of stuff. We got technology and all that stuff.
That's what I was
down,
just
slows
talking
down
about.
too. So
I was just talking about that on Facebook. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I was saying, like, what happened to people hustling and getting a dollar from fundraising and stuff? Like, everybody was going straight to that GoFundMe, trying to raise money and get mad when nobody donates. But we don't owe you a damn thing. Like, go out and hustle. Go do what you need to do. Like, it just bothers me. It bothers me really bad.
See, I heard the animosity in your voice.
It's like a
because
crutch.
somebody was like, if it was a funeral, I bet y'all be donating. No, we don't want to donate to your cousin Ray Ray funeral either, when you already know he was out here in the streets in trouble anyway. No, I'm not donating to his funeral. We should have got life insurance. No. So
invest. Shoot. Now, I think we got lazy to the point that we don't realize we got so much power in ourselves. When somebody else get on, we ride their wave thinking they're going to take care of us. No, I work hard for this. It's just time now, so you got to do it. Like, all that energy y'all put into, being on somebody else's top, you could be out there doing your own thing. Like, all that's a lot of energy. Yeah. Like, you reposting their stuff. My fingers get tired reposting other people's stuff. So I'm going to put that energy and I'm going to get tired from me.
Hey, just make
sure. No, I'm not listening to me. Like,
that's still part of your job, right?
No, I don't have a problem with supporting. I don't have a problem with supporting people. And
don't get mad when I don't want to support what you are doing. I don't agree with everything. I have an option, and I think that's what we forget too, that we got an option to do stuff. Like,
I think that's the problem with our people. We think we're entitled. We think we're entitled, and we're not entitled to a damn thing.
But again, to put it in context, we're post-crack era. And this is a crack ghost that's chasing us. We wasn't always like this with each other. We post-crack era. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it used to be a time where, you'd see a group of girls, they was girlfriends, walking down the street, laughing, talking. Now women can't stand each other. Probably 6 of them fighting over the same raggedy dude.
Exactly.
Because she don't understand that she is the key ultimate. Because she reduced herself to this bitch, and pardon my language, I don't use the word, that's what I'm saying, excuse me, I don't use the word. But she's put on that persona And when you're in that persona, you can't see no greatness in yourself. You can't see nothing pure about yourself.
I got a question for you. So, you're saying that you don't use the word bitch, right? Yeah. All right. So obviously you feel some type of way about it, you know. And I think I read this on one of the bios or whatever that Alina had gave me earlier. So I guess it's kind of a two-part question. One, how do you feel about girls using that towards themselves, for one? And then the second question, on the flip side for guys, how do you feel about the word nigga as well? Is it the same thing? Like, should we use that word, or is it the same thing? Like, we shouldn't use that word either?
They're both equally the same to me because they had their root in violence.
Right.
The origin of it is violence. Pure hate. The origin. Pure hate. You can't get nothing good. Because the origin says that it's no good. The origin says that. So they're one and the same. On both fronts, I remember a time when a man would fight, kill, or be killed.
Call that word or anything, right?
If he was called the N-word, right. And probably more furiously if he was called the B. And women would fight you to the death, win, lose, or draw, in opposition of being called the B word. Because they had self-respect, they had some pride, they had an identity that didn't go along with what you just called me. Because I know what that is, and I'm not that. And you'll never disrespect me like that again. Rather, she won or lost. He didn't do it no more. Unless he was out of earshot of her, around the corner, you know, when the mama they crushed her. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's how he got that off.
So, Yana, with you being a published author and you want to, like, what's your advice for people that want to, publish a book? What was the process? How did you go about that?
Well, I was sending my promo to everybody, but I tell people, like, know who you want to sign to, like, really get to know them, like, because if you sign into a person, they always got a group. Get to know people in their group because everybody gonna have a different outlook. Like, for my publisher, we all like my publisher, but we all not gonna say the same thing about her. And then it's knowledge, like, you have to know, because like most people, like, as you like will see, like, the phones is big as far as reading, like Kindle Unlimited, $9.99 a month. You don't need no paperback book no more for $15. But then there's, like, everybody loves paperback, so then go find a publisher who does both. Most people don't do that. You just see, like, all right, I can get signed. But it's like, no, you gotta know. Like, they tell you know the word count. You need 45,000 words, 38,000 at least. But with Kindle Unlimited is you get paid what they tell you book for, but the pages that's read is actually where you make your money from. So why you just want that? To where I could get my book too and be out here selling it and still making money on the phone, but get your book too. So I would just say no stuff, like, read about it, like, talk to other authors. I got a mentor. She signed with Zane. Mm-hmm. So being though, like, I'm published, like, under somebody, like, she basically, Zane put your book out there and you will know. Mm-hmm. They just put it in paperback copy, put it on Walmart, bookstores, all right, that's it. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck you got your book. So you just saying, yeah, to where though, like, my publisher is like Facebook, she putting it out there. Like,
I mean, y'all promote heavy.
Yeah, and it's where though, like, but every publisher's not gonna do that for you. So you just gotta have knowledge. Talk to the publishers, talk to who they got signed, or like, don't just go sign in the first contract. I got, I think, like 4 contracts before I actually signed one. I read every contract. I know word for word. Within a week, like, I studied them. Like, I started talking to them. I was emailing them. One girl, she was just like, "Oh, well, since you got other contracts, then you don't need me." Like, and I'm like, "Well, I couldn't see. I said it, bitch, fuck you. Like, I don't." You group ain't shit. Like,
oh my God.
Like, you know, like,
what you're just saying is do your research and do your footwork.
Yeah, and know that nobody's not gonna carry you. Like, no, like, yeah, we'll put your book out there, we'll post it for you, but it's up to you. Like, it's really up to you. That's it.
No, Mr. Keith Warren, what is your goals for this book? I know you're trying to get it published and everything as well, right?
No, I ain't trying. It's going to tries to fail. It's going to get published.
All right.
You know what I mean? In time.
I got faith.
Baby steps. You know
So who comes up with you with the covers of your books? Because one, this from bitches to queens is everything. I don't know if the listeners seen it. If you go on the Plugged In Show on Instagram and see his cover, it's really decent. Like, yeah, where did the
Oh yeah, that is.
I mean, that's everything.
That's catchy.
Did you draw that?
No, I thought this up, and I told an artist what I wanted. He was kind of crazy, but he did this.
I think that's a masterpiece in itself.
These were some that was the original copy is in red, black, and green of some shades up and down, and some gold and bars. Yeah. Are you finished? I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was nice.
So you talking to these and
How do you come up with the the photos of your images? Like, do y'all sit down and go through this stuff? Do you gotta think about?
This shit is painful.
Oh, okay. So you just
yes
write.
I just yes or no. I don't like X in the back. No, I don't want that. I don't like that font. No.
Well, you know something. I think you always say, don't judge a book by its cover. It's cliche.
No, but you judge a book by its cover.
I judge a book by its cover because a cover, like, if I see the girl on your book, I be like, in my whole mind, that's the girl in the story. This is what she looks like.
Right.
Like that is what helps me get through the book.
Yes.
So that a cover is everything to me.
No, but most of the covers and stuff like that is coming from songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how Nicki and me got. I know the song word for word, but I don't know the song name.
So you don't have no
the video with the video.
Excuse me. You don't have any input into how your cover turns out.
Yeah. I mean, I say like you.
Do you do the design?
I be like, I want blue and white, and I want a girl on the front or whatever else, and then cause you have people who make covers. You could give them your picture, and somebody would have to try to make that, like, on the thing. You don't just be like, hey, or like I could take a picture of you and be like, I want her on my cover. Like, I can do that, but I mean, you really ain't gonna like get what you thinking, cause ain't nobody gonna be able to put up what you got in your head, like for real. Like, so it's like I see it and I'm like, okay, cause y'all getting paid for this shit, so y'all better sit there. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. If I say no, like.
Right.
It's good you headstrong with it.
No, definitely.
Speaking it down. Because
You
people
gotta
will walk over you.
Especially being a woman.
Could have walked the other way.
So, in your book, this is kind of backtracking. Like I was saying, I want to know where your mind be. So, the erotic scenes in your book, where your mind be at?
She done shied her away now.
No. Because listen, every time somebody say that, and I know that you read The Streets Raising Me, I just think about this old man. Oh my God, I hope he's not listening.
You don't know
He read my book, and he just was like, I had to go get the lotion. So that every time I'm just like, so disgusted. Like, oh, please don't be listening. Like, he just like, every time I see him this morning too, he was like, you got some more of them books? No, sir. Like, but I ain't gonna say nothing about my book though. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, yeah, I got them. I be like, don't read them parts. Like,
No, I mean, like, for real though?
I got a crazy ass imagination. I know some of the stuff be like real life. The other stuff is just you add on to make it better.
Exaggerated.
Yeah.
It was exaggerated?
A little tad. She added some stuff in there.
I guess so. I'm gonna lie, like, some of them parts had me in my feelings.
I'm gonna have to read this book.
I ain't no pervert. I ain't like bull, but I'm
Mike,
just saying, like, it,
Mike. That's like
you drunk. Oh my God. Wait, I had to get anyway. What?
Tell him welcome there. Welcome, Mike.
Like, where you learn that at?
He started.
All right, enough is enough. Anyway, what advice do you have for up and coming authors?
Just go hard, learn stuff right from the heart, and don't stop. Cause I'm telling you, every day I'd be like, fuck writing. I gotta alter the word.
What happens when that writer, you get writer's block?
Yeah, yes. But you just stop, like stop and
Take a break, right?
yeah, like think about something or go do something. Cause I'm pretty sure that listen, if I walk out this motherfucking door and trip, I bet you'll be in one of them books.
So everything you go through, you try to incorporate.
Like it's like you'll just get an idea from something, and they tell you like the best thing to do is every time you get an idea, write it down. Cause you don't want to lose it. It might be some shit like I might not use it in this book, but I might could use it a lot of shit in my books. Be like I won't write it for that book, but it's like it's an idea, so you can't go wrong with that.
And Keith, what are you looking for your next book to be about? You got From Bitches to Queens.
Same thing on steroids though.
On steroids, getting more in depth.
No, I have an upcoming work called The Truth Must Be Told. It's about religion. I go into that too. It took me 12 years to do that. Yeah, it took me 12 years to start and finish. I'm going to, some might say, attacking all three so-called major world religions. Not attacking, but pulling some covers off some things and bringing it back to its original source, which is our ancestors in the continent called Africa. So I'm just showing that correlation how all three of these so-called religions has its origin from our ancestors. And, a lot of history. I'm a history buff. I like to think so anyway. I give a lot of history. And I even share with the Muslims why there was that Sunni Shiite conflict. All that back there. Very informative if a person is into it.
Other than your books, do you look to like? I know you do the book signings and you meet a lot of people. Do you want to go out and speak to anybody? Like you said, you want to turn into some other.
Dropping all my secrets on this radio. I ain't supposed to. It's like no. Like I told you, I was working with my mentor. Now she does like she goes and speak. You know the old white people. They don't really want to write no books and shit. They got too much money. They got little niggas like me. I love them. I say, hey, I write this book for you. But yeah, basically like that, and I'm about to start doing that, like publicly speaking to people, like helping them. But I gotta get it together first because I'm shy.
Well, public speaking or inspirational, what?
Yeah, like, and basically just telling people how like to go about writing a book and like what you should be doing, like helping, like all that. Say, oh no, don't do that.
Are you looking to get into some inspirational speaking? His face.
Why not? I'm dedicated to the cause. I'm dedicated. I'm 100% for the young black male and the young black female, and I'll continue to do as I've always done once I came to the knowledge of myself, who we are as a group, as a people. So my fight is with them to help them better understand the reason why they're responding to the world like this. Not so much as bashing, because all that does is cause resentment and all that kind of stuff. So try to meet them on an even level. Even though I can't play basketball, I'll play basketball. I can get a conversation started. I can get a conversation. I can't play basketball, but you can. And I'll challenge him one-on-one. I know I can't play, but I need to get this conversation started.
What else can you do to reach out to him?
I got a mean level.
So what?
If you ain't plugged in, you got
So what motivational goals do you guys live by? Like what do you live by to get you through like major obstacles?
Keep playing the fight, playing. That's it. That's
mine.
I got that from Carrie Captain. Ain't that just deep? That was thick.
Hey, cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to turn these books into some movies. I ain't just gonna be I'm gonna be. I listen.
Think you should come out tonight.
M3 Prime Productions.
Tonight.
Yeah, I mean they're having their movie premiere and networking mixer today, 9 to 1.
Okay, y'all got it. She trying to get turned up.
But no, since you're right, that'd be
the address.
Yeah, all right, the address again for everybody that's listening right now. Let me pull this back up real quick. M3 Prime Productions Mixer and Launch Party tonight, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. 2829 Cedar Street. That's 2829 Cedar Street, Philadelphia, PA. And again, that's hosted by the creators of the Deep Undercover series, which will be releasing soon. So make sure you check that out. I actually got a couple questions for y'all real quick. One, what was your most memorable moment writing your first book? Whether it's like the most difficult time writing your book or whatever y'all figure is like your most memorable, something that might happen to y'all or you laughing, so you got something in mind. What's it to do with emotion?
I got a lot. My first book, I was doing a lot. I think it was like, my baby dad, I wanted to kill this. I must be saying, but everybody knows. Y'all know I got that anger problems with him. But no, and then I was like right in the end of my book, right? And I'm like, I was trying to get signed when I was writing my first book. So I'm sending it to everybody and they just like, no. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I see this shit that y'all putting out and I know, like, guaranteed, like, I feel like this is my worst book, like, guaranteed, I'm gonna do better than everybody that come out when I come out. And then it's like, my boss, she wrote me, and I actually threw my laptop. I was like, fuck right. It was Valentine's Day. I was crying. I was like, I gotta do all this stuff in my daughter by myself. Like, where her dad at? I'm like, my fucking books ain't working. I throw my laptop, fuck my phone, fuck everybody. Don't talk to me. Don't come back here. I'm crying. And my mom like, girl, your phone keep ringing. I'm like, I'm fuck about that phone. Like, fuck the phone. And mom, I love you, but I'm too. I didn't say that though, but I was thinking that like she'd kill me. But I'm like, and then picked up my phone, and it was like all these contracts. I was like doing shit. So I was doing that for nothing. That was like my favorite.
That's what's up. What about you? What's your most memorable moment?
Being taken back and forth to the RE2. That's a restricted housing unit in prison. We call it the hole. It seemed like every time I got to a nice point, and I had it all thought out in my head, here come these white folk with this bullshit. Then they threw some pages away, so I had to go back and start over. Wow. I had to start over again maybe 4 times.
Now I used to be a writer as well, not book writer, but lyricist, whatever. Sometimes when I like would lose stuff, maybe or whatever, sometimes I would get frustrated initially, but afterwards I think it was destined to become, because what I did the second time around was better. Whatever. So you feel the same way, or you?
That's like that.
It'd be like that.
All right, yeah. So I think everything happens, in the season or whatever. So you get mad, like, dang, I just lost like a good verse.
Yeah.
Come back, like, you know what? This joint is doper than what I wrote before. So I mean, everything happens for a reason.
But with books, is like when you lose that 20,000 words.
Right. Yeah. That's a lot. Yeah.
Well, that meant a lot to her. Didn't mean anything to me. I was caged shit. I had another shit.
Right. You like shit.
Let me write this book real quick again.
This is probably about the 30th draft right here.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's over a course of 5 years.
So I have another question for both of you. Because I know you guys had, maybe a bit of a rough childhood. I know you was crazy, Yona. When you did your stuff. So what advice would you give your younger self?
I wouldn't give my younger self advice. Because I feel like when I was going into Comtech, I was like honor roll. Like I was bad as shit. Yes, I was fighting everybody. But I was on honor roll. I had good grades. Like even when getting kicked out like of D.r.e. and Boone, and then going to PLES. Like I got accepted to every college that I wanted to go to. But I feel like if I would have never got into the predicaments, like all I wanted to do was write. Going to college, I was going for fucking juvenile probation. I don't like the cops. So like I just really wanted to go to learn the law. Like so you ain't gonna pull that shit with me or whatever. But I'm like it was always writing for me because I was in class like Deanna, what you doing? Shit, I put this book away. Like so it's like if I wouldn't have never went through that, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't have stepped out with them. So I don't talk shit. I wouldn't talk myself like that.
Right.
Just go ahead.
I don't know. I tried to catch up with him. I can't find him.
Leave it you, huh?
I mean, I agree with her. I agree with what she's saying. I wouldn't tell my younger self anything. I don't regret nothing I ever did. Because everything I went through, right, wrong, or different, however you want to look at it, if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't turn out to be the man I am now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't regret it. And I've always had a knack to do exactly what I want to do, regardless of the consequences. Mom, can I go to the show? No, I'm sneaking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, you beat me, all right. But I got the memories of last night. You can't take that. These wounds gonna heal, but you can't take that memory from that wonderful time I had last night. You know what I mean? So I've always found a knack to do exactly what I want to do. I wouldn't say I regret a thing.
Are you looking to turn your book into a movie sometime in the future?
A documentary, maybe.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Don't put it over.
I wasn't really thinking about it.
No, because she take care of that. Me and Green take care of that.
She gonna act in it too, right?
Me and Green take care of that. She might be
I can speak in it.
Speaking it.
Speak in it.
Come on, Mrs.
It was a documentary.
A documentary.
You speak.
You be the narrator.
Oh,
You be
yeah.
the narrator?
I don't have a narrator voice. We can get on.
How do you
What's
know?
that man? I'm listening to it. I hear it.
You might be harder on yourself. We hear
We
ourselves.
want how it goes sound.
Bitches to queen.
Chapter 1. Crazy.
So what about you? Are you thinking about turning them? I mean, we want to tone them down a bit.
Listen.
If they visuals.
I'm trying to like,
If they're visuals.
you ain't see 50 Shades of Grey? Why I gotta turn anything down?
I didn't see 50 Shades.
I give them 50 shades of something else. They 100 shades. Whatever. Okay. But yeah,
I want to act in there. I want to work in the shop.
I'm gonna be like,
Let me know.
like that's how people trying to do with movies and stuff. Like, Tyler Perry and shit. I'm lying.
You might not.
I actually know. I be writing him letters and all that. Like, I don't play.
Girl, we on the same tip.
I
I just wrote him a letter the other day. I just sent him the application the other day. You better know it.
Somebody knows.
On his Instagram page, you don't know me right now, but I'm gonna leave this message here because when we meet, I'm gonna show you this message. I swear I do it like every other week.
Well, we got about 2 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up. You know what I mean? Let the people know where they can find your books at. I know yours is on Amazon, right? That's your key place to find?
Yeah, that's some different checks.
Alright, got them checks. So your titles again, you got It Rains in the Winter. It only rains in the winter.
The Streets Raised Me.
The Streets Raised Me. That's both of them 3-part series, right?
Mm-hmm. But the third part to The Streets Raised Me, the release date is anywhere like May 21st to 23rd. I'm picking out of the 20th.
Alright, so this month.
Oh, y'all heard that? I just told y'all. Nobody don't know that. Everybody, wait, did you hear
that? Was exclusive. You know, you listening.
See, nope. No, I said the release date to my part 3 is like between, I'm picking from May 21st to 23rd. I'm picking out of one of them dates.
22nd is fine. You know, that's my brother's birthday.
I'm going to write my book.
23rd.
I have a question.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
What's the end game? All right, you make it Tyler Perry status and you do probably bigger. What's the end game?
Ain't gonna be nothing. I'm just keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going to.
Do you ever look back when you come
from? I look back for what?
To help.
I want to help people, but I feel like if most of the people I know, you ain't trying to help yourself. So why I'm gonna help you? I'm not about to take you and do nothing.
Well, when I say
a
that,
lot of my friends, I hope y'all bitches listen.
I mean, I'm not saying I'll never advocate to do anything for people, but I will say, put them in a position to do something for themselves.
Yeah, I definitely would. I'm like that. Me and my best friend was actually just talking about. She wants to open up like a daycare. So I'm like, cool. If you open up a daycare, I got a lot of times on it. All I do is write and take care of kids. So, all right, you open up a daycare, then I'll come in there and I'll start helping them, like act or whatever you want to do, write a book, stuff like that, like essays, stuff like that. Because then I feel like if you take a child and you start helping them, they'll grow to learn and stuff, and then you just be cool with it. Like my mom got 3 extra foster kids, and these kids ain't know nothing. Like they mom was bitch. Bitch, I hope she can read that book so she can turn into a queen. But they didn't. I
like the plug, yeah.
Like they didn't really know nothing, and now like the oldest daughter, she like gets papers and she write books, and she's like, I wrote this book for you, and I'm like, if I didn't do this though, she wouldn't do that, and I make them learn like a word out the dictionary every day, like so you can build their knowledge. I feel like I can help people. I would help people.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to season your material with, excuse me, some information to lift, inspire. Like, I just told a hell of a story about a hell of a girl, but at the end, she did this, and now she's off to a girl. Which is inspiring, which still in some type of hope that even though I'm going through my own situations, if I stay true to what I know, and those who love me and I love them, then I'll be all right.
Yeah, that's how it is. But I'm like, I'm 22. I'm 22. I missed 16.
He'll be 32.
Yeah,
He'll be
but
42. You'll be 52.
Yeah, well, I mean, we still on. We gotta wrap up though. But I'm gonna see y'all conversation. He turned it into their own personal interview. Like, I'm enjoying the show right now. Like, hey, I'm gonna sit back.
No, I'm saying like I didn't.
Hey, Sleepy Girl, can you get me some popcorn?
I didn't have like.
Yeah, I have a picture.
Nah, we gonna wrap up real quick. Keith, let them know where can they get your book at.
At Keith
748
748
on Instagram.
on Instagram. You where the cue cards at? I'm supposed to have a cue card up there. Where's the cue card? Come on.
Alright, we gotta get that again. What is it? Keith 748?
748 on Instagram.
Keith 748. Oh, so you do got an Instagram?
Yeah.
Why you ain't give me the tag?
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been posting the Joan though. She told me you ain't have an Instagram, so you know what I mean. Keith 748 on Instagram. The Instagram is you got two of them, so I don't know which one you
because Urban _ Princess Yana, that ain't for no readers.
Oh, that's why I didn't say which one.
It's the other one. But no, for both of my Instagram pages for readers. But you gonna get both me. You gonna get that author, the business part, and you gonna see what I do. I have fun.
Urban Princess Yana.
Urban Princess
And that's
Yana.
wild in that.
Ain't no other Urban Princess. If you hear her, that bitch ain't real.
Alright, well we gonna get out of here. We got our last 2 songs, whatever, for the Did They Do It Justice concept. We got Fire Squad by my man J. Cole, definitely a dope song. And we got the remake from my man Scoop, also from Jersey as well. You know what I mean? Did he do it justice, whatever? You know what I mean? Let us know. The number again is 215-909-9925. We will be back next Saturday. We have we got Mike coming in here next week. Mike Smooth and Isaiah Lee coming in here. You know what I mean? 2 definitely dope rappers and they're actually motivational speakers as well, right? So make sure y'all here next Saturday, 12 to 2. Y'all know what it is. Stay plugged in. Let's go.
Swing. Sinatra. Yeah. We gonna get into it. Yo. Take over the swank, growing better than your best bet is a sure one. Bank on us, my name ringing. Goodwood on my chain swinging for the fences. Deep threat and your defense is defenseless. These new niggas ain't true to the game. They pump gas, then pump fake and don't move in they lane. Fuck, I ain't worried about the rest. I'm content with being the best. Regardless of who the favorite, that nigga would be upset. And little niggas be rapping about getting money. I laugh, watching grown men cry, try to split an onion in half. The nerve, I don't believe in your words and question your actions. But I'll put my life fuck that you gon' follow your patterns. When I'm blowing with the homies, the only time that I'm passive. I'm the am now, you're a has-been. TBT, your caption. A simple genius with a bunch of toys. About to put these points up on them boards. Need about 100 ultra-magnetic board. Plotting on another tour. Cause I network, they just float jobs like they unemployed. And me, I'm on my job like Miller. I need that high life. Sometimes I gotta just quit thinking to get my mind right. Memories of what could've been stuck in my hindsight. But my mind's eye sees 5 lifetimes from now. I just need some good head and some Wi-Fi. And an extra biscuit in my chicken basket from Popeyes. Pack of bamboos and Gold Peak iced tea. Fronto leaf, that nigga don't roll like me. I don't sell dope, but spit crack and hold my D. Rep my clique, then get your bitch home by 3. Swank, I walked up in the spot with my niggas. Think UPS in December with a lot to deliver. Still rocking my fitted, a positive nigga. But why do these niggas think my bars need some more consciousness in them? Like I won't put them in the box that gets dropped in the river. They try to put me in the box and got cropped out the picture. In competition with no one, with share these fans, share the hoes. Just don't get me caught up at the Sheraton. That's a no, that's a special flow. Drexler finger roll, give and go, but give it back. I'll kiss it off the backboard, mistletoe. Existential on a different level, whether high or low. Ain't no business for myself, encourage you to mind your own. Skip a couple time zones to hit the other side. In the wintertime, nigga try and get his summertime on. We kill YouTube, crushed Vivo, smash World Star. This trip we finna get our Viacom on.